YouTube. Yet again, I am blown completely away by the performances tonight for week 3 of season 4 of BET's Sunday's Best. Now, I know last week everyone was really excited about the performances of the first 10 of the top 20, especially Mike Pugh and Amber Bullock. But this week, oh my gosh, it was absolutely amazing. There are some very talented contestants on this season. So let's just go ahead and get into it because I did want to get this video up as quickly as I possibly can. You know, without a doubt, Sue Raspberry, or as the judges designated to her tonight, Mama Sue, was my absolute favorite of the night. She literally, it was almost like last week when we were talking about Mike Pugh and how he just welcomed the Spirit of God into his performance. And I can just tell you that I personally felt, that the Spirit of the Lord was on that stage with her, with Miss Raspberry tonight. It was absolutely overwhelming. I could tell that, they had this one last week, and this one from this week and the one from last week were all taped in the same, probably taped in the same day, but just cut up in 2 different places. But I can tell you that I can't even imagine how it would have felt like to actually be there to witness such an extraordinary performance. Like I said, especially by, they call her Mama Raspberry, so that's what I'm going to call her. But she sung The Lord Will Make a Way. And she brought that whole down home, old school, southern, mother of the church spirit with her tonight. And she literally threw everyone away. And I'm really looking forward to see her produce even further on in the competition. And also someone else who stuck out to me was Monica. I believe her last name is Monica Smith. She has such a very unique voice, and she looks to me. Now this is just my opinion. Monica looks to me, she favors somewhat evangelist Juanita Bonham. Now, Juanita Bonham is an awesome woman of God. I have not had the opportunity to meet with her in person before. I have not had the opportunity to actually sit and listen to her preach in live before. But Juanita is a wonderful woman. I'm sorry. Evangelist Juanita Bonham is a wonderful woman of God, but Monica really does, she comes across, she favors her a lot to me. But Monica sung Silver and Gold, and that's one of my favorite songs. And if I'm not mistaken, Kirk Franklin actually put that song out, or at least a rendition of it, early on when he first started out. But she really surprised me tonight. And again, I am so excited about this season of Sunday's Best. And so what I did was, let me back up some. My good friend, well, he's not my friend, but I really like him a lot. Roosevelt Griffin. He was one of my favorites from the audition. And he sung Total Praise, which is one of my all-time favorite songs. I grew up in church, and Total Praise is and will be one of my all-time favorite songs. And I thought he did very well. It was just very surprising to me that he did not make it the first couple of times that he auditioned. But Roosevelt is definitely one of my favorite performers. And Smokey Norfolk definitely set the stage tonight with his gospel melody when he started off with "I'm a soldier in the army of Lord," and he just definitely took it away with that. But definitely, it was an awesome show. Again, I will be tuned in again next week. But what I did was I developed a Fave 5. And not saying that all of the contestants aren't wonderful, because they really are. But I looked at the performances from the first week of, well, which would be week 2, and the performances of tonight. And I developed a favorite of my top 5 favorite performers. And those are, of course, from week 2 would be Mike Pugh. And again, everybody has been raving about him. Mike Pugh, her name was Amber Bullock. I believe that was her name. But I know her last name was Bullock. Amber Bullock. And then from week 3, of course, my favorite was Sue Raspberry, Monica Smith, and Roosevelt Griffin. So those are definitely my favorite 5, and I intend to follow their performances throughout the rest of the competition. And that could possibly change, but I can tell you that I've watched this competition from the start, from week 1 when they were doing the auditions. So definitely let me know what you think about that. Again, my top 5, my favorite 5 is Mike Pugh, Amber Bullock from this week, Sue Raspberry, Monica Smith, and Roosevelt Griffin. And those are some awesome, awesome, awesome performances. But altogether, this top 20 is very, very good. This is going to be a very difficult competition because they can only pick one Sunday's best. And, so I know that this is going to be very difficult for the judges. I can even look at them and tell. But, again, let me know what you think. This is just my review of week 3. I'll be bringing a little bit more back I will be bringing more of this back to my weekly broadcast on Wednesday of next week, when I bring other information to you as well. But again, I do want to just pretty much set the stage of doing the reviews every Sunday night after the show. So please feel free to leave me comments, messages, suggestions. Let me know what you think. I really would like to know what you thought about the performers that I picked and the performances in all tonight. Again, thank you so much for checking out my review of week 3 of season 4 for Sunday's Best. And please look out for my next broadcast. It should be uploaded Wednesday, this coming Wednesday. And just let me know what you think. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to bringing you all back next week.